called comfort cuddling.
Yeah.
So this is great. It's sort of a form of, if I get nervous of things, you see I'm sat here on the TV doing
Right. You have a little.
But this isn't Bumblebee. Sorry.
No, this is not Bumblebee. This one is Bumblebee. And Bumblebee has a little bell. It's the largest bear we've had in the show so far, sitting at 16 inches, different kinds of fur here as well. And it is the only order of the year. 4 easy payments of $18.85 gets it home. It's at a featured price of $75.40, H215-638. This is my pick of the show, but this is also William's pick.
I don't like him. I love him.
You love him.
Yeah, I was doing the X Factor thing. It didn't work, did it? Anyway, this, yeah, absolutely. Do you know what? This isn't my pick of the show, Kathy. This is my pick of the last 5 years.
Wow.
Now, bearing in mind, we do 200 different designs per year.
Every year.
Right? So that's
So this
over
one's special.
1,000 bears, and he is my pick of the last 5 years. Now, actually, we tried to retire him, and we did retire him in the UK, in Germany, in France, in Australia, all retired, part of the secret collection. However, I said to Charlie, listen, we're going to QVC in the States. I want something really special that we can take along, and it has to be something which basically you can't get anywhere else now. It's going to be really difficult to find. Even on the secondary market, it's difficult to find, right? So big, again, another, and I sound boring saying this. This is such a true statement. It's very difficult to find. Once he's gone, he's gone. And on the secondary market, have a look. Look on those those kind of marketplace websites.
Right.
Have a look at the price that they command. Unfortunately, or fortunately for a collector,
Right.
it goes up in price. And you wouldn't be paying this wonderful price that you got here today.
No, and with the easy pay.
And you certainly don't get the
which
easy
is
pay.
really
I
nice
know.
as
Yeah, that's for
well.
sure.
That sounds terrible, but because we hand make, we cannot mass produce.
Right.
We really can't. So we can only make 250,000 bears a year. Now that sounds a lot, but when you break it over the 200 designs and it's going globally everywhere, it's this much. We call it a pawful, not a handful.
A pawful.
A pawful.
Well, it's true, and you know, we're lucky enough to have some designs here that are really just specially designed for us. Now, this one though, wasn't this a surprise for you, Will?
It was indeed, yeah. So basically, back in 2012, we created a wonderful 26-inch piece. So
big one.
So hang on a minute. Let's just measure him. So he is in inches. Well, hang on a minute. He's about
16.
He's about 16 inches, right?
Yeah.
What is he in bear paws? That's our measurement, bear paws. Right, so bear paws is a completely different measurement. So this is our little bear paw ruler.
How many bear paws in an inch?
There is
How many
3 centimetres to 1 bear paw.
That's right.
Is that right?
Yeah, you've got that
Okay.
right.
So there we go.
Yes.
So
sorry, we haven't quite caught up to the metric system here. They tried, it didn't work.
yeah, that's it.
You will.
Eventually, I think we'll
You
have
will.
to.
So basically we had a bigger version of him, and he was 26 inches, and guess what? His name was Bumble. Okay? So Bumble, and we actually did a number of anniversary pieces throughout our 10th year anniversary.
We did.
And I said to Charlie, you know, one of the pieces that I'd really dearly love to do as a smaller version was Bumble.
Was he your favorite?
He was one of my favourites.
Okay.
Now, we only made, it was just less than 1,000 units that we made of Bumble. He sold out so quickly and was commanding ridiculously high price on the secondary market. And what I was upset about is that so many collectors had actually missed out on him and actually were having to pay that higher price. So I said to Charlie, please, can we just bring out a smaller version? And Charlie said, well, you know, I'm not so sure, you know, let's just see what happens and that kind of thing. And as it was our 10th anniversary as a business, Charlie surprised me with it.
Yeah.
And it was kind of live on air as well, and it was just brilliant.
Was this in the UK?
Yeah, in the UK, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so this is my honour back to you guys to say, do you know what? We've got something special for you. He's only here for a very limited amount of time.
Yeah.
And once he's gone, he has gone. And there's no begging me, ringing me up
It's
and
not
begging.
happening. I've
No,
told you,
it
I've
won't- it won't
stamped my
happen.
paws.
It
It's
won't
not
happen.
happening.
Yeah, unfortunately, Charlie does put her to stamp a paw sometimes and say, that ain't happening.
No.
That's the end of that. How did you guys get started with bear collecting?
Oh, wow.
Was it one and then the other?
Well,
or?
in actual fact, there's a nice story to the whole thing in that Charlie and I actually met through the love of bear collecting.
Did you?
Yeah, and it was basically, Charlie actually had retail shops, and my mum was very poorly. And she collected teddy bears at the time, did my mum, because we'd all left home and all this kind of thing. So that might be where you get into collecting teddy bears. And I thought, you know what, I need to do something to cheer her up a little bit. So I went to buy a teddy bear from this wonderful place that was selling teddy bears. And there was Charlie, stood there, selling teddy bears. And I thought, ooh, she's rather nice. But I would, believe it or not, I'm actually not a very confident guy where ladies are concerned. So it took me 3 days of going back every day to buy more teddy bears for my mum.
Your mum was very
my
happy.
mum was really happy, and by the end of the week, I kind of plucked up the courage to ask you out on a
You
date.
did,
So that's how
yeah.
it all started. But in terms of the bear business and how that started, is that within those retail shops, people would look at the very expensive bears on the top shelf and would say, I've fallen in love with that bear. Can I get him down? So you would get the bear down, you would give him a cuddle,
Right.
and Charlie would say, he's $300. And people would inevitably walk out of the shop without buying anything. And what upset us the most,
Disappointed.
what upset us the most, you know, not the fact that you'd lost the sale, it was more that somebody had fallen in love with that particular bear but couldn't afford it.
Right.
So what we said was, well, hang on a minute, we need to put all of those techniques into a more affordable product.
Using
Which is
synthetic.
exactly what we've done, using synthetic fibre rather than mohair or alpaca.
Right.
You know, we've got that within our collection and it's wonderful. Have a look on the website. There's loads of different designs that we do here at Charlie Bears. So if the perfect bear hasn't chosen you yet, have a look on there. I think we're up to about 112 different lines on
Wow.
there. And that will also change throughout the year as well, adding 20 to 30 new products every month.
Right. And then of course, as things sell out.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
so
it.
we often don't have enough to come to air with them, so we pop them on the
Right.
website for you so you can have a look on there.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Well,
Yeah.
that's a great idea. What I do want to remind you of here with Bumblebee, which remember was a surprise for Will, which is so cute because you guys met through the bears as well, so it comes full circle there. 4 easy payments of $18.85 expires end of day, and it is the only order of the year. Remember, all handmade. 3 little bells here. H215-638 is your item number here, and this was one of the largest, 16 inches in the show. I want to bring back something that was very popular. Another look at the Denali, because over 500 of these limited edition bears have been ordered, hidden from all the catalogs, have not